Hey, sup guys? This is my week 3 nutrition challenge update. I kind of want to go off and talk kind of on a tangent, more on like a philosophical level, things I realized while doing this challenge. It's not really a status update, but more of a like kind of an epiphany. Um, yeah, doing this stuff it makes you look like you're crazy or like you're in a cult, um, which kind of goes along well with me because a lot of things I do seems crazy or cultish. So let me take a step back, kind of explain how I came to that conclusion. So um, like last weekend up to Monday, it was Memorial Day weekend. I was at a church retreat, and then Monday I yeah, I pulled out an avocado at the mess hall. I was eating with my some of the people I met at the retreat. Um, and the person next to me commented and said, "Oh, I was thinking about bringing avocado, but I felt like it was gonna be weird. Like it didn't hit me until then. Like, yeah, what I do is freaking weird. Like bringing food to try to like eat healthier. Like, I brought my own avocados and almond butter and apples and stuff, organic apples to this church retreat where there's food and snacks and stuff all already. I'm one of the weirdos who brings their own stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of weird. Like it looks really strange. And like another thing I did that was kind of weird is I went to a Korean barbecue restaurant. I didn't want to lose too many points for doing that. Um, so I brought my own freaking olive oil and salt and bottled water. Oh, yes, I know it. This stuff's pretty handy. Um, yeah, who the heck brings their own water to a restaurant and their own oil and salt? I mean, that's psycho. But I did, and I didn't want to lose points. I only ate the non-marinated meat from there. I mean, it wasn't organic, but I mean, at least I followed paleo strictly. And as I was cutting the avocados, like the Korean waitresses, they were actually like talking to me and asking me questions about like what I was doing because one of them actually like was kind of health conscious. She actually asked like or mentioned like, oh yeah, some of my friends eat avocados to for cholesterol. Like yeah, like this stuff's good for you. And I talked a little bit about my diet and like I talked about CrossFit to some degree, but it's like you stand out like unintentionally when you do this nutrition challenge stuff. Like when you're with your friends eating out, like you have to make conscious decisions like I'm gonna get this burger lettuce wrapped or no cheese, please no bread. And I have another side rant thing that kind of like drives me nuts. I feel like I tear down the health level of my friends around me when we eat out. Let me give you some examples. When I was eating a Korean sunabu, it's a type of tofu soup thing. I don't ask for rice, but when I'm eating with my friends, like when I tell the waitresses like, oh no rice, my friends instantly like what are you doing? I'll take your rice. And basically what happens is I still get the rice, but then my friends eat like double the rice portion. I feel like oh shoot, like man, they're gonna get fat, like they're they're eating all these carbs that they don't need, and it's like yeah, same thing with other stuff. Like um I went to a restaurant where they gave like free green tea with sugar. I didn't want it, but then like I gave my friend, and like the waiter was like, "Oh, I'll give it to you anyways. Your friend can drink it." I'm like, "Oh no, wait, this isn't good for my roommate." Yeah, so it's really crazy. Like if you follow this diet, it's gonna stand out. Like people, like your lifestyle is gonna change. People are gonna notice, and you look like a weirdo. You look like a weirdo, honestly. And I guess if your friends aren't in on it or cool with it, which a lot of times it's not, but I'm glad I have a lot of friends who do follow the paleo diet. If it were for them, I'd feel a lot weirder. I think a lot less comfortable. But yeah, it's just how things are. So yeah, that's something I realized this week. Yep. Okay. Well, that's pretty much for my update. In case if you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, I just came from a wedding, and yeah, I'm wearing shorts with my dress shirt. Um, I was wearing pants in the beginning, but I decided to change to shorts when they started dancing and stuff. That's just a random tangent. Anyways, that's it for my update. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.